Hello and welcome to another insightful time on television. My name is Valentine Oko and I'm going to be your host on the program Business School on Air today. That program that promises to bring you conventional nitty-gritties, business etiquettes, tools, techniques of doing business. On this program, you get to learn from the masters of small and medium-sized business. Today's program promises to be educative, informative, and entertaining as always, where we bring you knowledge on how to turn your ideas into reality and money. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere.
Are you full of ideas and aren't sure if it can be actualized? Would you love to also know how to turn your ideas into reality? Learn from the masters and practitioners of small-scale business on this program, Business School on Air. Reality at hand.
Welcome back. The program is still Business School on Air and I am Valentine Oko. And guess who our guest is on the program this morning? She's no other than one of the masters of a small-scale business in Nigeria, the makeup industry. She is no other than Olatide. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
So, who is Olatide?
Olatide is a young lady. It's obvious. Yes, so I started my primary education. I can't remember what year. I went to New Life Nigerian Primary School in Ibadan. I schooled basically in Ibadan. And my secondary school, I went to Obande Junior Secondary School 3. Then my senior secondary school, I moved to Ikolaba Grammar School. Afterwards, school brought me to Abeokuta. UI has a satellite campus here in Abeokuta, Center for Degree Program, in affiliation with the Federal College of Education.
Yeah.
So I studied English education there, and I just finished.
Okay, good. Getting to know you, I think you're a renowned makeup artist. Now, why makeup?
Makeup for me is something I love doing because I love making people look good. I love it when people, when people don't just dress. You're conscious of you're conscious of your look, and you are not extravagant but just modest, cool, and so I think makeup just came. It's cool.
So do I say makeup found you or you found makeup? How does it go for you?
Well, I would say that I found makeup.
Okay.
Like I said earlier, I love it when people around me look good. So it can be quite ambiguous, making people look good. So what can I do? How can I give back to the society? How can I make people look good? So that is where makeup comes in.
Okay, Olatide. So how did you get to learn the trade?
When I was in 200 level, during one of our holidays, my mom told me she wanted to learn how to tie gele. I was wondering, why would she want to learn how to tie gele? Okay, yeah, so I asked her where she wanted to learn how to tie gele, if I can learn makeup there, and she said yes. So I saw it as an opportunity. Within those, I think 2 weeks, yes, I spent 2 weeks. So within those 2 weeks, I learned and I enjoyed it.
Oh, great. So that's like mom and daughter in a school of fashion.
Yes.
Okay. Looking at the Nigerian makeup industry now, what's your take on the Nigerian makeup industry? Do you think we're doing good? How can you rate the Nigerian makeup industry from 1 to 10? Let me start from there.
Nigerian makeup industry rating from 1 to 10. Rating from 1 to 10, I would say 8.
8. Okay,
Yes.
so what's your general overview as regards the industry?
Yes, makeup in Nigeria is a very lucrative business, and because skincare, hair, or weave, makeup, looking good is one thing people would always love to do. So that gives, and I realized that African women, we wear makeup.
A lot.
Yes, we wear makeup a lot. And I also think our skin color gives us, how will I put it, an edge sort of, because when you look at dull colors, colors pop out more on dull colors.
And because
So
we're black as Africans. Okay.
yes. So it's when we wear makeup, it tends to be quite obvious and makes us look beautiful. So I would say that makeup, Nigerian industry makeup, it's actually cool. It's a very lucrative business, and it's adding to the GDP of our nation.
Okay, it's business school on air. How lucrative is it? How do you define lucrative? Like makeup industry in Nigeria, how lucrative?
Lucrative. People would. Okay, let's bring it down. Literally every Saturday, when you look around you, there is always a party. So, for example, breaking it down, let's say you're a student, you know how to make up, and you're trying to look for a means to sustain yourself. Even if you don't have clients that call you to do their makeup, you can easily carry your box on a Saturday. It's not disturbing your regular classwork or schoolwork. You go there, I can make your face up and all that, and you make your money. So even with that, on that level, it's a very cool business. And another thing is you must be a master at what you do.
Oh, great. In one answer, are you a master in makeup?
Yes, I would say
exactly,
that.
because this program hosts masters of this industry, in whatever industry, whether it's medium or small sized, we host people of that nature. But now, looking at it from your intro, you said you and your mom went to School of Fashion to learn diverse things. Now, when you told your parents you were venturing into makeup full time, what was their reaction like?
Cool.
They accepted it.
Yes.
Remember, we have doctors, pilots, lawyers. You makeup? What?
One thing with my parents is that they are liberal. As long as you are educated and you love what you are doing, they actually support. What is this called? They support.
Any talent
Yes,
or potential you come up with.
exactly, and they do everything they can to encourage such a child. So going into makeup for them, they realizing I want to go into makeup, they encourage it.
All right, good. Now, has it been for you taking makeup as a business?
Makeup as a business, it's been interesting so far because it's something I love doing. So I love what I do, and taking makeup as a business has been interesting. It's what I love doing. You can't stop what you love doing. You just keep doing it.
Okay. Now, let me go deeper than we
Okay.
have been since the interview started.
Okay.
What were the challenges faced, or what are the present challenges you face as a business person in this makeup industry?
There are a lot of challenges. There are lots and lots of challenges. And the first challenge is finance. For startups, finance is usually a major challenge. Having to set things up, having to buy equipment, having to do a lot of branding. So finance has actually been one of the challenges. The makeup as a whole is a very, very competitive business. There are a whole lot of makeup artists out there. You talk to this one, oh, my friend is a makeup artist. You talk to that, my friend is a makeup artist. So as a makeup artist, it lies on me to learn or to be able to carve out a niche for myself, do something differently, want to make people to, patronize me. It's all
Around that
branding.
thing, yeah.
It's all around branding and all that. So it has actually been challenging, but it has been fun as well. Another challenge is that you have, as a startup, people tend to it's this word I'm looking for, underpay you. Yes,
Okay,
you're telling a client, this is how much I charge, I'm billing you, and the client is telling you, oh, mister, this is how much I have. And since it's a competitive market, it's left to you to be able to find the balance between pleasing your clients, keeping your clients, and not reducing your own standard. And it takes a whole lot to be able to manage that together. It's actually one of the challenges we face as
okay, I see. From your point of view now, you're saying people just feel it's what every Dick and Harry can do. Anybody from the street can just pick up powder, lip gloss and all that and begin to make up. So that's why people, when you give people your price, how much you're willing to collect from them, they begin to argue and negotiate ridiculously.
Yes, and you get to hear that Shebi is just lip gloss and powder. Okay, let me share an experience.
Okay.
A client walked up to me and said, okay, I need you to work on my face for so and so event. I gave my price, and the next thing the person looked at me and said, is it not just powder and lip gloss? The person standing beside me said, if it's powder and lip gloss, then go and do it yourself. I just laughed. So basically, those are one of the challenges. But like I said, your ability to be able to keep your clients, give the best, and at the same time make your profits, and at the same time
give back to the society.
Yes, give back to the society. Yes. So your ability to be able to find that balance and create the balance it's quite tasking.
Okay. Now, in the next 5 years, where do you see the Nigerian makeup industry? Or where do you see yourself in the Nigerian makeup industry as an entrepreneur?
Yes, next 5 years from now, yes, I see my makeup business grow. Not just grow, how will I put it?
Registered brand.
Yes, registered brand, beyond being registered, a brand that is known to solve a problem and give back to the society. A relevant brand. Yes, that's what I would.
Okay, so
say.
let us into your world of makeup. What's the methodology?
Yes.
What does it take start to finish?
From start to finish, when you're talking about makeup, the first thing is that you have to know the skin type of your model. We have different skin type. We have the oily skin. I have an oily skin. We have the dry skin. We have something somewhere in between. So you have to learn your model skin type. Then, irrespective of, so that would actually help you know what product you're going to use for your clients. Then aside that, you would prime your client's face. You prime the face. You can carve the brow if it's needed. Some clients will tell you, don't touch my brow, I don't like it.
They're saving
yes, they're saving it. And you can carve the brow. Then afterwards, you prime the face. After priming, you start up with the brow. Well, there are different ways by which you can make someone's face hot. After priming, some people would go and apply the foundation, the highlights, the contour, the lips, and leave the brow to be and do it to the final
stage.
To the final stage. So at that point, any mistake you make on your brow, you can't correct it. Yes, there's some people that are comfortable working like that. Then some persons, they will draw the brow, fill it in, blend, Then go to the eyeshadow, work on the eye region, give whatever look you want to give, depending on the event or depending on the occasion.
Okay.
Then the general face, then the lips, then any other additional touches you want to put on your count, depending on the event.
Okay. We have some youth and some other people who would like to venture into this industry, into this business, makeup. What's your word of advice for them?
The first thing I would say is that when you're doing anything, make sure it's something you love doing. Because I've come to realize there are a lot of times whereby I want to quit.
Oh, really?
Yes, I'm just tired. I'm not doing it again. But because I love it, that love, that passion, that zeal is like the little the glowing split that passion fuels up.
Oh, great.
Yes. So I would say that when you're going into anything, please make sure it's something you love doing. Then afterwards, be a master at what you do. Then brand yourself, package yourself, sell yourself, brand it. Don't just come up with something like even one of marketing strategies is when you want to sell something and the thing is looking very cool, very presentable, even if the content is not so.
Once you package it.
Some people will say, I know that this product is not good, but because it was properly branded, I'm going for it. Yes. So as much as you know that you're giving quality, brand yourself. Then network, meet with people, go out, learn to people that had made a name in whatever field you're going into. Meet with them via their books, if possible, or their social media handles. And if you're privileged to meet with them in person, you can do that. Learn, unlearn, and relearn. Keep learning.
Are you full of ideas and aren't sure if it can be actualized? Would you love to also know how to turn your ideas into reality? Learn from the masters and practitioners of small-scale business on this program, Business School on Air. Reality at hand. Are you full of ideas and aren't sure if it can be actualized? Would you love to also know how to turn your ideas into reality? Learn from the masters and practitioners of small-scale business on this program, Business School on Air. Reality at hand.
Okay, thank you very much, Olatide. It has been an educating time on television today. You've heard it all. That's Business School on Air. I want to believe you, our viewers at home, our students who are watching this program. I want to believe it has been educative to you. You have learned one or two things about the makeup industry. And like you heard it from her, you have to have the passion, you have to learn, you have to brand yourself, brand your business so people in the outside world can see you and patronize you. That's so much we can take on the program today. Business School on Air continues same time next week, every Monday, 12:30 p.m. We'll see you next week. My name is Valentine Oko. It's bye for now.